Dean, how big an IPO are we talking here? I know it's oversubscribed. Give us the metrics. 1.2 billion, right?
It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. I think there's a lot of excitement. It is oversubscribed. And when you talk about the financials, these might be some of the best financials we've seen this year.
Why is that?
Oh, because if you look at the S1, it breaks down. They always talk about the rule of 60 or the rule of 40. And for Figma, they have a growth rate and a margin rate that's not just 40. It's 63. They got a ton of cash, they got a ton of growing revenue, and they've got a ton of excitement in their customer base.
So why aren't they perhaps even doing better? I mean, there was a much larger IPO for a software company about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I think right now, you still have some factors out there. You still have some uncertainty out there when it comes to interest rates and tariffs and all of those things. But everything that they can control, they've done really well. When you look at their financials, when you look at their customer retention, when you look at the possibility to continue to grow within their customer base, I think it could be very exciting.
Don't we always see the stock price fall for IPOs within the first couple of weeks after they go public?
Yeah, people say that. Oh my gosh, did they break the price that they IPO at? But that's not ultimately the biggest goal. The biggest goal is, can we grow enterprise value over time? And if we can hit quarter after quarter after quarter, the results will grow and the enterprise value will grow. And that's what we're really talking about. It's not just the day that you go public, but after. Can you have forecastability? Can you hit your numbers? And guess what you'll see? That enterprise value and that stock price will continue to climb.
So give me a sense, or at least the advice you would give to an investor who's thinking of jumping in as soon as they become public. Should you wait?
Yeah, I don't give stock advice, but I would tell you this. Their financials look really good, right?
I couldn't hear you. What was that?
I tell you, their financials look really good, and the excitement and the opportunity to do well is there. I would tell you that their customer base, if you look at it today, they have 95% of the Fortune 500, but only a small percentage of those are huge major customers. So they can actually grow so many of those accounts. That's actually something that's very exciting. They can grow internationally. That's also very exciting.
What does the IPO landscape broader than Figma look like right now?
I think you have some other companies that they've seen what happened with Chime. They're looking at Figma. You might have a Databricks out there that's looking. And I would say that there are a lot of companies right now that are finally starting to make the investments. They've been hesitant. They've been saying, hey, we know we need to invest in people. We know we need to invest in process. We know we need to invest in technology. And they've been a little hesitant. They want to see, how are these IPOs going to do? Well, now you're feeling the buzz. The IPO window is open. And you know what? I think you'll see more and more companies start to make the investments and start to go public.
Is it open because the cost of cheap financing through low interest rates is now in the rearview mirror?
Yeah, well, I think it's open for several reasons. But number one, the best reason is these organizations have a strong growth story and they have financial results that other people want to be a part of.
Do you have any top 3 parameters you consider when deciding for yourself or for those you advise whether to jump into an IPO or not? Can you share those parameters if you do?
Yeah, I think really what we always like to see is, that strong growth rate, the strong economic operating metrics, and we like to see where they're going to go. When they take these dollars, what are they going to do with it? Do they have a proven track record of when they get these dollars, that what they're going to do? Can they track that ROI? If they have that proven track record and they have a growth story of where they're going, that kind of gets really exciting.
Does Figma meet those criterion in your book?
Oh, I think they do. I think they do. I think they're going to do really well. I think people want to invest in these companies that are going to shape our future.
What about, forecastability? I think you call it the new gatekeeper. Nothing is certain. No one can predict the future. So why is it the new gatekeeper?
Yeah, I think that reality, everybody knows, every CFO that I talk to now, they realize the last thing they want to do is go public and miss their numbers. That's not going to happen. So they won't do it. No one will go public if they don't feel like they can hit their numbers. But if they can give certainty to the marketplace and they say, hey, we have built an engine that we can now forecast and we feel like we can hit our numbers, we know the market will jump on our back. They'll push us forward. We'll have all the wind behind us and we'll go.
When you say 20 trillion in capital is sitting just blocks from NYSE, looking for high growth, tech forward public investments, help me understand what you're saying there. Where is that money? Who's holding on to that potential investment? I mean, I realize it might be financial institutions, but break that down.
Yeah, that's the institutional investors.
Well, I'm sorry, what's that?
That's the institutional investors and all the money that is sitting right around Wall Street. And they're saying, hey, we want part of the action. As we know right now, there are more unicorns than ever. We've had so many companies that have not gone public. And when you think about that, there's a lot of companies that are exciting. Let's just take them out. Let's just talk about, do people want to invest in OpenAI? They sure do. Do people want to invest in SpaceX? They sure do. Do they want part of Anthropic? Yes. There are so many exciting companies out there that are private. And I think
so. How would you wrap this up? What would be the one thing you'd want to leave the people listening to this or watching this? What's the point you would make to them?
I think that there's a lot of companies that want to go public. Figma is a very exciting one. And I think more and more companies will go public after Figma.